Toastmaster/contest chair tonight. Our contest will begin with the table topics. We may take a 5-minute break after that before we launch into the 50. We're down to one speaker tonight for the international. We have 4 participants for the table topics, so we may dispense with that 5-minute break. These speech contests are really the highlight of the Toastmaster season. We do this twice a year. As I said, this is the international table topics. The winners from this will go on to the area contest, which will be March 31st, as Laura said, and that's at Coble Library. We've got several people that have key roles tonight, and I just want to briefly introduce them. You can hold your applause. Brian is our chief judge. Our timers are Tim and Chica. Our counters are Pat and Nina. The videographer is Anthony. Our sergeant at arms, who just met, John Stidham, will help me out with the table topics. And who are our voting judges tonight? How many? Good. So we have established a speaking order for both contests. One of them was quite easy. Our speaking order tonight for the table topics, Elizabeth is the first on the table topics, followed by Brian Peck. And number 3 is Mark Benson, and number 4 is Devani. And for the international speech contest, we have Matt Kerr. Welcome back, Matt. Thanks. But before we get started, I would like to introduce our chief judge, Brian Shoup, who is going to explain to you the judging process for this evening. Brian?
Welcome, everyone. The format is a little bit different tonight. It's more formal. It is a contest. We want to make sure everybody's kind of on the same page when it comes to this. But don't let the formality scare you away. Just know that for our contestants, everybody's speaking. We're on your side. You're surrounded by support. This is just to clarify for everybody how things are going to roll tonight. First of all, it's important that we create an equal platform for all our contestants. That means things like cell phones turned off. We prefer that you not leave or come back into the room while one of our speakers is speaking. Also, respect the 1 minute of silence so our judges can fill out their ballots, and we're going to go over the ballots here in just a minute. All our contestants tonight have been deemed eligible to compete. The club's in good standing, so that's where we want to be. The speaking area has been noted to our contestants, so they are clear on that with no questions. Also, if somebody goes under or over time, we'll find out about it from our timers, but that will not be announced. We'll just mention that there was a disqualification for time, but not get any more specific than that. So it's a little more secretive than sometimes we're used to in our regular meetings. If you are a judge, you know who you are. You have one of these for table topics only. I did not distribute one for our one speaker for the international. I want to have a chance to go over that. This is really good practice for, if, let's say, not if, but when you are a judge at an area contest or higher, there's a chance to understand some things about it. So if you'll notice, there are some areas for the names to be written out across for the contestants. Strong recommendation that you start over here and work your way to the left. The reason is, as you complete voting and evaluating that one particular speaker, you can fold over that piece of the document so that it's not distracting. You kind of have a clear slate to use. So work from right to left across the top for our table topics people, if you would. You can see the judging items in the different categories, pretty self-explanatory, and you assign a score in each box. You know, the name appears up here, and you write a score, a number score in each of the squares, and then there's a total at the bottom. This is a guide only to get you close to where you want to be. If at the end of hearing all the speakers, your numbers don't match your gut feeling and what you really feel, go with a gut feeling. There's nothing binding about the numbers. So the numbers are just there as a guide. When we reach the end of our table topics contest, we'll ask you to tear off the bottom part here from this part down. And if you would, please sign your name and print your name over here. Without that, it's not valid. And please fill in your first, second, and third place winners. When we've reached that point, we'll regarding the ballot? All right, in that case, I will turn it back over to our Toastmaster, Gary.
Okay, we're going to start with the table topics, and let me explain to you how it works. All of the contestants will be given the same table topic, it'll be the same subject. All of the contestants except the first one, which will be Elizabeth, will exit the room. Sergeant Art John will take them out of earshot. You'll wait out there while the first contestant is speaking. I'll call up the first contestant. Now, you may applaud as the contestant comes up and at the end of their presentation. When I present the contestant, I will state their name, I will give the table topic twice, restate their name, but no applause at the end of that, please. So you can applaud as they come up, you can applaud after they're finished, but no applause as I'm introducing them. Timing for the table topics is 1 to 2 minutes. Timer, who has the cards? If you would hold it up for me, please. Show the timing. Green will be at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5, and red at 2. After the completion, you can remain in the room. And again, clarification, if you're under 30 seconds, you're disqualified. If you're over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you're disqualified, even by 1 second. When the first contestant is finished, there will be 1 minute of silence for our judges to complete their ballots. And John will then ask the next contestant to come into the room and be prepared for the next participation. So if you would, John, if you would escort our 3 other contestants out of the room, keep them sequestered, don't let them put their ear to the door.